Sally Brown is a fine young lady. Way, hey, roll and go. Well, we rode all night and we rode till the day, but I spent my money on old Sally Brown. Hello friends and neighbors. Got a really interesting banjo here. We haven't showed one like this on this channel yet. Sort of a fancy J.B. Schall example. This one has been played a lot. It's actually pretty beat up and has a lot of repairs. The tuners, of course, antique tuners, not the original tuners that would have been on there. I really like J.B. Schall banjos. If you like them as well, you should search my channel. I've got quite a few of these that I featured years ago, but I haven't had one in a while. I really like them. I like the craftsmanship. They were made in the Chicago area. I think he started in earnest in the 1880s, and then he died, I believe, in 1907. It's kind of a famous, a tragic story about Mr. Schall, how he died. He was actually at a concert in, I believe it was the Olympic Theater in Chicago, and they were giving a concert in his honor, and it was all by famous banjo players from the area, really good ones. A lot of them had learned from Mr. Schall, and they were all playing on J.B. Schall instruments, and in the middle of the performance, he just keeled over and died. I believe it was actually, there was two people playing a banjo duet when Mr. Schall died. He collapsed, and that was the end of him. So we've got a really nice elite tailpiece, really nice antique bridge from Europe. Those are German maple bridges from the early 1900s. I still have quite a few of these that I bought from a guy. You can see this model is called the Waldo, and it has the nice little key, the mortise and tendon that locks the heel there. Most of these that I've seen, they have a metal heel cap. That's pretty indicative of Chicago school banjos. This one is missing that, and it's been replaced by a piece of ebony. So it's kind of a tasteful repair, but it's not the original heel cap. Most everything else kind of looks original. It's got most of all the hardware. And my favorite part about this banjo, probably yours as well, is that neat metal work. I think that's really cool. And these tuners are not the original, I said, but they are antique. I don't know, if you look real closely, you might see the stamp showing the 1888, I believe, patent. Collectors call these patent tuners for that reason. They've got the patent date stamped on them. One really interesting detail of this banjo is it's not a standard diameter pot. Most of these are 11 inches. This one, 10.5. So that gives it a real neat little plucky sound. It's kind of desirable. 11 is just sort of standard. 12, and on these sort of banjos, to me, 12 is just kind of mushy sounding. 10.5 is a really nice diameter. I also want to point out, if you look at the interior, I always try to show you all this. Whenever you see hex screws as opposed to slotted screws, that indicates a higher quality instrument. And also, as you see with a lot of the Chicago area, especially J.B. Schall, this is a double spun rim. So a typical spun over rim just has sheet metal. Back in the day they called it a clad rim. Collectors call this spun over. They would spin sheet metal over the outside of it. This one is double spun or double clad. It's got sheet metal on the inside and the outside, and it makes kind of a neat little sheet metal tone ring by the way that they fabricate it. I'll take line, we'll go fishing summertime. old mistress promised me when she dies she gonna set me free.